as of July 8th. As we all know, IBM announced the new Power 11 processor family. We just wanted to have a short little video to let you know that Fortra is ready for capacity planning for your potential new Power 11s. Let me just, as a brief summary of the announcement for those who didn't see it, IBM did announce an 1122, an L, which is a Linux version, an 1124, and an 1180. And there's several models within this, which obviously is involved. When you're selecting a model, it certainly gives you a lot of options as to which model and how many cores and so forth. But I wanted to talk about how Fortra can help you with figuring out going to your Power 11 machine. Well, first of all, the collecting the data, there is a free code that you can download and install to collect the data. This code is installed in the host code and gives you, collects the detail. There is no overhead to monitor. In other words, we don't have an agent on either IBM AIX or Linux. We use the built-in monitoring system. As you can see, for IBM I, that's collection services. For AIX, it's Nmon. For Linux, it's open source Nmon. And then we use a Windows GUI to view the data and produce a capacity plan. As you can see, I gave you just one example. Here's a workload from a system that was running on a Power 8, and now I modeled, if you look at the title, this happens to be an 1124 with 16 cores. And basically, one of the things we do for you is calculate what the optimal entitled cores and virtual CPUs are. That's one of the many options that we can certainly do for you in capacity planning. Certainly, we can do this on-prem. And so if you're going to upgrade from an older model to a Power 11, we can on-prem. The results are different when you're doing it on-prem versus when you're doing it in the cloud. But if you're doing server consolidation, remember we can do IBM I and AIX all in Linux for today, which may be on different machines. We can actually consolidate them on a single machine or multiple machines if you have HA and DR, so forth. If you're migrating to Power VS, we can certainly help you figure out the optimal configuration in Power VS. Or if you're migrating to a third-party cloud, the same thing. We can figure out the optimal configuration in that cloud. And it does support all the new features. So, for example, virtual shared pools, entitled in virtual CPUs, the PEP2, which is cloud-like pricing on-prem. That stands for Power Enterprise Pools 2. And we actually support a new feature in Power 11 called resource groups, which we can explain later if we get engaged in doing a capacity planning for you. Real quick, how does this planning service work? Our service is a one-time fee, and the way we charge is by frame or serial number. There is no limit to the number of LPARs. And of course, we can model from any older model to a Power 10 or a Power 11. As we mentioned before, we support all the operating systems, AIX, VIOS, Linux, IBM I, and so forth. You can actually go to this website and get more details on the service itself. So we encourage you, if this is something you're planning on looking at, please reach out to our sales team, and we would be glad to help you get going and trying to figure out the best cost performance system on your Power 11.